Ladies and gentlemen, Grand Summoners is changing right before our eyes. Grand Battle releases later tonight, and with it, it releases its debut unit known as Azul. Well, you would think that he's made for Grand Battle, but he's kind of his own thing. He's going to be good in GB, but you can definitely get away with not using him. But let's just talk about him. Azul is going to be a fire demon, even though this man is looking like a human. He's a demon. I'm not even questioning it anymore. And here's all of his information. One thing that you guys may be like, wait, what is that? Is this regalia gauge they're talking about. Increase your own arts by 40, increase regalia gauge. What is that? Well, this is a unique mechanic that he has, and I think most other Grand Battle units have. I don't remember if Venna has it. I think she does. And this is a different gauge compared to your art gauge. If you actually look here, this is what it looks like in game. You see his portrait, art gauge is at the top, and you see this little bar at the bottom. That bar represents the regalia gauge, and he's able to fill that by 40 with his skill. Also, spoiler alert, I'll go ahead and tell you, his passive is able to increase his regalia gauge by 4 per second, and if you're at 100% HP, you get 8 regalia gauge per second. What's the point in getting it? What does it do? Well, that's where the super art comes into play. The super art is able to consume your current regalia gauge, and based on the amount you consumed, you get bonus effects. Now you may be like, OP, but he has no innate arch in the kit. This passive is good, being able to give regalia gauge, and regalia gauge is definitely going to be something that we want to look into, but there's no way to give him arts, and that is where his true weapon comes in. His true weapon isn't anything too crazy. It's able to stack physical damage every time you use it. It only lasts for 8 seconds though, so good luck trying to stack this. But it is increasing his own break power by 30% and arc gauge by 2 per second. And you have an attack buff of 5% on this too. So with all of that being said, is Azul actually good? He's more niche than I would say insanely good. I actually went looking around to see if there was any fight in Grand Battle where you may need Azul, and I saw one video where they were using Azul, Velzard, Dark Haruto, and also Gambagori. And in this fight, Belgerus, which is the dog right here, has insane amounts of evasion from what it looks like. And this guy stacked up the regalia gauge with Azul and then was able to actually activate it, and allowing Velzard and him to deal crazy amounts of damage and be able to hit the boss. Now this seems really good, but this is the only video I saw with Azul in it. Every single other video that I saw about this fight in Grand Battle was using a set of different units, and it seemed like other people were able to clear it without using Azul. Azul isn't needed, but it seems like he definitely helps out quite a bit. And thankfully, since this guy is releasing with Grand Battle, technically if somebody, used him in Grand Battle and built him up in the game mode, you could try him out there and decide how good he is before you, used your hard-earned crystals on him. But just off of initial impressions and me looking over him, I'll say he's okay. That's why this guy's gonna be really good in Grand Battle, EX Battle specifically, since in those fights, you are reliant on just the passive arch gen that you have earned by playing through Grand Battle, which means kind of everyone's on an equal playing field and no one can accelerate their arch gen through equips, which means Azul is going to be looking insanely strong in that. But by no means is this character a must summon. This is a very safe skip for everyone. But hey, you guys tell me down below if you're going to be summoning for Azul. Are you excited for Grand Battle? Are you ready to go into it? Do you already know a team that you're going to be using? Let me know all that type of stuff down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video though, have check out this video right here. It's the Shizu showcase we did yesterday. You guys are interested in her? Make sure you check that out. I'll meet you over there. And one more thing before you leave, don't forget to drink water.